Someone called this, but I don't know who did, so I apologize. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know Pain. And yes, a new ninja has just been released, Madara+Obito. Someone did kind of think said that they was going to do this combination, and they finally did it. And he is, well, they. You have to say they. People always say he or her when mostly all the pairs been guy versus Naruto's guy girl, but you gotta say they. You can't just say he. I'm gonna get him because it's two ninjas. Still, I'm gonna get them. But yeah, this is unbuffed stats. Keep in mind, Madara and Obito. So let's go ahead and see what these guys are about. Okay, looking at talent first, greatly increased force and power with a percentage more than 40%, possibly. Naturally born with 35% speed, 30% damage rate, and 35% avoid injury rate. When this ninja attacks, ignore enemies' defenses. When this ninja is in formation, increase allies' attack by 20% and avoid injury rate by 15%. When being attacked, 75% chance to self-generate 30% fury. Every time he misses, they misses. Basically when they lose, every 10% health they lose, they increase damage rate by 10% and avoid injury rate by 5%. Immune to paralysis, that's just the Sasuke and Itachi and Sasuke crowd control, and explosion, which is the Naruto and Hinata crowd control. They got released, so they changed the translation of it. So looking at the talent and comparing it to Orochimaru, the one thing that they had that Orochimaru have in his talent that they don't is they don't give everybody extra defenses. They don't have the HP ring, which is 20% with the defenses, and they don't have the speed, because the 8% speed and avoidance rate. But on this one, switch it up, and now we're gonna give you extra attack and avoid injury, which is higher. So everybody gets 7% extra avoid injury rate, but at the cost of giving you attack versus speed. Now 8% is 8%, but it can come in handy. You never know. But that I think that's like a little blemish for the talent. And then 75% chance to self-generate fury. Momoshiki and Orochimaru has the same percentage. And then the damage rate. Every time Orochimaru loses HP, his damage rate increases. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I don't know what cool. Every time when I look at the word misses, I know whenever they lose HP, their thing goes up. But like for me, I never know it. I never saw Orochimaru's his damage rate increase. Actually, let me see something right quick. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Yeah, it's always his misses, but it's every time they lose HP. So Orochimaru, his damage rate goes up, but not his injury rate. Now you have an extra. It's basically you get that extra little little extra seasoning. Like Momoshiki has just avoid injury rate, Orochimaru has damage rate. Put it together, and we're gonna increase both of them at the same time, while still giving you fury every time you're attacked. Now, overall, with the talent, the one thing also I'm looking at is when this ninja attacks, ignore enemies' defenses. The DOT basically ignores it, because it does damage based off your attack. So it's like, oh, I don't care how high your defense is, you're still gonna lose, a lot of HP from the DOT. So I guess already by me saying that they don't have a DOT, or they ignore defenses, I'm assuming, I'm trying to fathom, is it, I know, let's say my defense, if I get a defense buff, then I don't care how high that is, I'm gonna do normal damage. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is no matter how high your defenses are, I'm gonna ignore almost all of it, or a good percentage of it. Maybe one of you guys can clarify it, I guess, make it where it makes a lot more sense to me. Increasing everybody's all your allies attack by 20%. I like that. Compare that with Naruto Hinata lowers everybody's attack by 30%. This talent, Saratobi, after he skills, everybody loses avoid injury rates. So that would be, it'd be very, very helpful because also that it does increase everybody's DOT. So the talent overall, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, even though you don't have that certain things that Orochimaru has, overall the talent is really good. Next to the skill, next up is the skill. Attack all enemies with growth rate 300%. Orochimaru is 260. A 70% chance to chaos. Orochimaru off the bat is 75. So chaos enemies and increase assault's A rate by 70%. Orochimaru does 65% for 2 rounds. Clears ally supports debuffs. Reduce own avoid injury rate by 30% for 2 rounds. And decrease opponent's attack by 20% for 2 rounds. Increase ally support speed by 10% for 1 round. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on with the skill. Now, chaos, 5%, but it is unbuffed. So if it gets buffed, they could make it 75%. Or if they crazy, they'll go 80%. They'll probably go 80%. You keep the A rates. They don't. My bad. They don't heal, but I mean, even though when you look at it, healing is nice because it keeps everybody alive. But I think as long as you have, Itachi and Sasuke is going to heal everybody. You got your main who's going to heal. Your Vanguard is good to heal, but it's like in this case now, it's like I can almost look over that. And then clear ally support depot. So it's almost I get basically if I get them, I'll have actually 1 debuffer because Yahiko and Konan does not dispel anything, so I'll get a full on debuffer. And then when they go, and if I get my support get hit or something, they'll clear it. So I get, I get almost basically 1.5 of a ninja that, clear debuffs, but they don't clear everybody's debuff, just supports. If they reduce own avoid injury by 30%. You look at that, they lose that bulkiness, but I mean, they lose that 30% just from skill. But again, when you have Tornery, or freaking a Saratobi, they're gonna clear, take that off, and then they're good to go. And then at the same time, I'm losing HP, so my avoidance rate is gonna be up anyway. And my talent gives me 15%. So the way you break it down is I'm basically only losing 15% of my overall avoid injury rate. And every time I lose HP, all I gotta do is lose 30% of my HP. And my avoid injury rate is back to normal. That's the way I look at it. And then decrease opponent's attack by 20% for 2 rounds. That's freaking 80%. That's 80% after skill. Your attack is that lowered. And then increase supports of speed by 10%. I like that. The supports, they need to be so fast. I mean, you got Saratobi does I think 25%. Yeah, 25%. Yahiko and Konan's gonna do 35%, so that's 55. It's just you have a lot of speed going on. So overall, actually, I'm not done yet. Growth: force 14,000, 12.0. Agility 12,000, 10.0. Chakra 12,000, 10.0. And HP 130,000, 15.0. Comparing that, I can just compare growths with Momoshiki, which is a lot closer. Orochimaru on the other hand it's crazy, man. His HP is like 50,000. So if you compare to Momoshiki, I mean, growths are what 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Everything on their growth from Force, Agility, and Chakra is 0.2 more. And then the HP is only 5.0. But overall, I like this ninja. When I saw all this stuff, I was like, man, this ninja does a lot of stuff, man. And I told you guys, for me to replace Orochimaru, I needed someone that at least chaos, because not a lot of ninjas is going to be immune to chaos. You know what I'm saying? So I need that to keep on going for my team. You don't heal, but I think I could look over that. You don't give my guys extra speed, but I can look over that HP. It hurts a little bit. It does 20%, but I can look over it because overall, your growths are a lot better than Richmond. So overall, you're going to tank a lot more. So, question is I'm going to get this guy if they am I going to get them? Most likely, I will. Because as long as things play out with my gold, I can pick them up after Yahiko and Pain. And then if I get them, I'm done. Because when they come out, they're gonna come out in October. Yeah, because Naruto and Naruto came out this month. Itachi and Sasuke is August. September is September is Guy Kakashi. October, my bad. October, Yahiko and Pain. They come out in November. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But most likely, I'm gonna get them. And you guys, let me know in the comment section below your opinions on a new ninja that's been released. Named Madara+Obito. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Deuces.